Hello, everyone. Baby pumpkins are one of the most common ingredients on our dinner table, and everyone likes to steam them. But today, I'm going to show you another way to cook them that's even more fragrant and delicious than steaming. It's simple and tasty, and I think you'll love it. First, sprinkle some salt on the surface of the pumpkin. Rubbing the pumpkin with salt helps clean off any impurities, dirt, or bacteria that might have accumulated during its growth and transportation. Salt is very abrasive and can effectively remove surface contaminants. So make sure to rub the pumpkin all over, including the corners. Next, add some more clean water to wash off the salt. Baby pumpkins, like this one, are rich in carotene and have a soft, powdery texture with a chestnut-like fragrance. Once washed clean, cut the pumpkin in half. Be careful, as the skin can be tough, but just make sure you're not cutting yourself. Then cut the pumpkin into quarters. Inside, the pumpkin is golden yellow, and the fragrance is quite strong. Now, cut the pumpkin into small chunks like in the video. Next, use a spoon to scoop out the seeds and pulp, as they contain too much water. If we cook them with the rest of the pumpkin, they might affect the flavor and texture of the dish. Once all the seeds and pulp are removed, we're good to go. Now, cut off the ends and make sure all the pieces are fairly uniform in size, which will help them cook evenly. The skin of this baby pumpkin is special. It's not rough and hard to chew like regular pumpkin skin. Instead, it's soft and delicate, so you can cook it with the skin on. But make sure to wash the pumpkin thoroughly, as cleanliness is key. Once washed, drain the water. Now, prepare a few garlic cloves. Smash them with a knife to release more flavor, then chop them finely. Put the chopped garlic in a small bowl. Next, wash a few spring onions. Separate the white and green parts and cut the white part into shorter pieces. Place the chopped onion in a separate bowl. Heat a little oil in a pan, and once the oil is hot, add the pumpkin chunks. Quickly stir and toss the pumpkin so it cooks evenly. Since pumpkin contains a lot of water, make sure to keep stirring to prevent it from sticking to the pan. A lot of people like to blanch their pumpkin before frying, but blanching can cause it to lose nutrients and affect the texture. Instead, I suggest frying it and covering it to lock in the moisture and flavor. Let the water evaporate and let the pumpkin develop a nice fragrance. I know making these videos takes time, so if today's video helped improve your cooking skills, please give me a thumbs up or share it with others. Thank you all for your support. After stir-frying for about 3 minutes, cover the pan for 2 minutes each time, letting the pumpkin get slightly golden brown on the outside. Then, add the chopped garlic and spring onions. Stir to release the aroma of the garlic. Next, we'll add a generous half-spoonful of salt. No need for any extra seasonings. Just a little water to adjust the consistency, and then stir everything to dissolve the salt evenly. Cover the pan again and let the pumpkin cook for another couple of minutes. When you open the lid, the fragrance of the pumpkin will fill the kitchen, making it impossible to resist. Keep stirring and cook until the pumpkin is soft and fragrant. Once the kitchen smells so good that your neighbor can smell it too, it's time to serve. Doesn't it look easy? If you like this method, be sure to give it a thumbs up and save it. When you try this recipe for your family, they'll definitely think you're a pro in the kitchen. The pumpkin turns out soft, sweet, and fragrant with just the right amount of seasoning. Each bite brings back memories of childhood flavors. Best of all, it's super easy to make, perfect for beginners. That's all for today's video. We'll see you in the next one.